Guys, I have a confession to make. I have seen the Minecraft movie 3 times.
Let me see if I got any points.
We're here to get the Minecraft movie. 6 collectibles. What do you think we're getting? Yo.
I want the Grimace.
I want the fry helmet.
I'm gonna hope for the Grimace. That's what we're hoping.
Bro, we're in the elevator after the Minecraft movie. What do you guys think?
It was like pretty solid. It was like a solid 9. Flint and steel.
I do have some thoughts about it, especially since I've been playing Minecraft since 2017. So, welcome to my first ever movie review.
Flint and steel. Flint and steel. Flint and steel. Flint and steel. Flint and steel.
Okay, so first things first, I do have to say, overall, the movie was very solid. Definitely one of the best video game movies I've ever seen, and definitely one of my favorite recent movies. And even though the film has had mixed reviews from fans and critics alike, it has made a lot of money. It broke even in its opening weekend, which is kind of crazy. Although, then again, there is not really much to watch right now.
I mean, you know, the original cartoon came out in 1937, and very evidently so. There's a big focus on her love story with a guy who literally stalks her. Yeah. Weird.
Anyways, in addition to that, there is a lot of hype for the Minecraft movie, considering Notch first tweeted about it back in 2014, and it's taken that long to come out. Why is it taking that long to come out, you might ask? Because back in 2014, that's when Mojang and Warner Brothers actually signed the deal to make a Minecraft movie. Since then, there have been many different ideas floated around. Originally, it was going to be an animated film, and then the pandemic hit, and things got slowed down even more. A team was never put behind it. It was scheduled to come out in 2022, but it simply was not even filmed yet, so The Batman came out instead. After that, Legendary Pictures got on the film, and they decided to make the live-action film we have today. And this hype was very eminent. Obviously, you may have seen those videos online of people cheering for the movie, and you may have even seen videos online of theaters hanging signs up telling people not to throw food and drinks at the screen. The 3 days I went were the first 3 consecutive days. Thursday for the previews, Friday, which was the release day, and that Saturday. I can tell you this, Thursday and Friday I had the best experience because they were all teenagers and adults who actually clapped for the references, unlike Saturday when it was just kids. Now, as far as the story goes, I thought it was honestly pretty good. I mean, so the first 15 minutes of the movie was centered around world building. First, you find out how Steve got into Minecraft, and you find out about how he tamed a wolf named Dennis. Then you meet the main protagonist, Henry, and his older sister, Natalie. I do have to say, out of the first 15 minutes of the film, I thought the part with Chuggy the Chip was very weak. It just could have been a bit more interesting, but, you know. Once you get to the part where they all get sucked into the overworld, the movie immediately gets a lot more interesting. Oh, and you also meet Don, Natalie's new landlord. So I gotta say, the funniest characters in the movie were definitely Steve, which was Jack Black, and Garbage Man, which was Jason Momoa. The two characters were very funny in their own right, especially Jack Black, and the bromance was just epic. Natalie also deserves a mention, as she is, in my opinion, the best written character. How they set up the whole thing about their mom dying and she's forced to take care of Henry. The emotional maturity of that character was definitely very necessary for a movie like this. And speaking of Henry himself, he was fine. I mean, nothing extraordinary, but nothing bad either. And Don was just kind of there existing. Now, another character that definitely deserves mention is the main antagonist of the film, which is Małgosia. Małgosia was a great villain. I actually missed her backstory the first time I saw the film because I was in the bathroom, but the second and third time I saw the film, I got to watch her backstory, and I think it was a very creative idea. Quick side note, I know they added the rideable gas into Minecraft, but Małgosia's weapon with the orb, the fact that it could one-shot Steve's diamond armor, that would completely break Minecraft PvP if they added it. They should add that, but maybe as a command block thing or something. Also, when talking about this movie, I do have to mention the side story of Henry's principal, who is played by Jennifer Coolidge. She hits a villager with her car in the real world and ends up taking him out for a date. And then in the after-credit scene, you see that he proposes to her in straight English. And I have to say, considering no one's ever heard a villager speak English before, all 3 times I saw this film, the theater went dead silent, and everybody stopped in their tracks when the villagers started speaking English. I'm not even exaggerating. And one more thing, I completely predicted the second after credits scene with Alex. All my friends said it was Herobrine. It would have been awesome if it was Herobrine. Not complaining, though, because there was a Herobrine reference during the Enderman scene. Speaking of which, the Enderman was probably the coolest looking mob, and Piglins would have been second. The overworld mobs were eh. But back to what I was saying, I totally predicted Alex would be in the second after credits scene. I'm so excited to see the second Minecraft movie and see what they do with that, because considering the movie broke even in its opening weekend, I'm sure they're going to make a sequel to it. Meanwhile, Snow White costed $625 million to make, and in 3 weeks, it's only made $147 million. It's not even a sixth of the way there. I mean, like, Snow White, the actress is not even... Never mind. At the end of the day, though, I did have a pleasant experience all 3 times watching the Minecraft movie. Will I see it at least a couple more times before it leaves theaters? Absolutely. And one more thing before I go, after seeing the Minecraft movie, it actually reminded me of another Minecraft spin-off, which I loved playing as a child. So after seeing the movie, I walked to my local library and picked it up.
I have just the thing for you.
You're giving me a sword?
Even better, you can make your own.